How's it going, everybody? Today we are back in Scum and we are going to take a look at the third Into the Wild update, which was released earlier today. Now the update added quite a few things to the video game, including a new tutorial arena or a new tutorial facility where we can go and kinda learn how the video game works. And I gotta say, this place kinda looks and feels better than the actual map that we usually play on. It really kind of expands on the game show idea that Scum is built on. It takes place in this arena, there's screens around with a bunch of information on the players, and then there's an actual audience as well watching us. This place feels like a show, and you know, initially that was the idea behind the video game, a survival game show, and this arena kind of solidifies that idea. And now that I think about it, it would be very interesting if we got to actually play in this facility and try and survive close quarters with other players and zombies, NPCs. It would be a very different experience than what we're used to, and I'm sure that if mods will become officially supported one day, we are going to get to experience that environment as well, not as a tutorial, but as a survival game show, you know, a second map that's inside this massive bunker arena. Anyway, that's the first edition, the tutorial facility, and the second edition is zombie wildlife. We have a zombie boar, a zombie wolf, and a zombie deer as well. And let's see here, how hard does this wolf hit? So at the moment we are at 100% health, and we don't have any sort of armor. I'm curious to see how much damage this guy is going to do to us. Where'd he go? Bud? Where did he go? We can track him down if we want. He was legit right here. What in the heck? Buddy, where did you go? Oh, I hear him this way. The heck? I thought he was gonna come right for us, this zombie wolf, but he ran away. I'm gonna let him hit us and see how much damage he's going to do. Hey, bud. He's really camoed in the snow here. Alright, let's see. We might get absolutely wrecked here. We are down to 70. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, the trench gun does a ton of damage to it as well. Alright, so in one shot we went down to 70, and then the second shot took us down to about 46. It seems like the wolf does about 30 damage to us in one hit, and then when it comes to the zombie boar... Alright, let's see here. What about the boar? Oh! Down to 60! That's a lot of damage right there. The thing is, the boar does a lot more damage, but it seems like he's gonna hit us once and then run away. But when it comes to the wolf, he's gonna hit us once and then a second time, and a third time he's just gonna sit there and attack us. But this guy, he attacked us once and then he ran away. But let's see here, can we take him down with our shotty here? So the boar and the wolves, they are going to, you know, attack us, but when it comes to the deer is just gonna run away as soon as it spots us. And let me see here, let me see. What the heck? This guy is just an absolute tank. And there he goes. Time to flip out. I should have brought an assault rifle. There we go, we got him. Oh my goodness. It seems like the boar can tank quite a bit of damage. We were using a shotty from pretty far away there, but still, it seems like the zombie boar is an absolute unit and it does about 40 damage per hit. And then when it comes to the zombie deer, it's not going to attack us. Its forte is its speed. I think, is this his regular speed? That's still pretty fast. I'm running full speed here and I cannot catch up. Hold on. This is just the default speed of the deer. What about when he sees us? Buddy, turn around. Hold on, let me see here. So if we do this. Oh, here we go. Now he's going. Oh yeah, this guy is pretty fast. Now when it comes to the third edition, it's actually a new trader that we can find over at the outposts. If we visit the Hunter's Grotto, there we are going to find the Master Hunter and he has some quests which are related to the zombie animals. So let's see here, the first quest wants us to take down an animal with a bow or a crossbow, and besides money and fame, we are also going to get a scope. The second quest here wants us to take down a mutant deer with a shotgun, and as a reward we are going to get money, fame, and then the Master Hunter trousers. We also have to get some mutant animal steaks, and we are going to get the Ridgeline bait feeder as a reward, and then of course fame and money. Then this here are the tier 2 quests where we have to take down a mutant boar, and if we manage to take down the mutant boar we are going to get a boar skull charm. Alright. Then this one we can't quite see. It says that we have to take down probably a mutant animal with a crossbow, and in exchange we are going to get the hunter crossbow. Okay. The Master Hunter has some interesting rewards for us, including his outfit. I think we can get his entire outfit if we complete a couple of quests. And we are definitely going to check out all of his quests and all of his rewards the next time we are going to jump into the video game. But when it comes to the 4th edition that this update brought to the game, that's something related to our inventory and our crafting tabs. And check it out, this right here is the new drop all function. So every piece of equipment that we have has this function here, or this button that we can press. And as soon as we press it, we are going to drop everything from that container that we are wearing. And then we also have a pick up all button right over here. So we can just pick up everything from the floor. And then when it comes to chests, I think we can mess about with them as well. Let me see here. We have the drop all. So we can drop everything from the chest. And then can we pick up everything back in the chest? I feel like this is going to put them back in our inventory, or maybe not. Check it out, the chest is highlighted whenever I do this. Maybe not. Hold on. How do we choose where we can put these things? Pick up all back in the chest. Is there an option here somewhere that I'm not seeing? Or do we just drop stuff from the chest? So we can drop everything from the chest on the floor, but it doesn't look like we can take the things from the floor and put them back in the chest with the press of a single button. That is unless I'm not missing it. I can't see it here. We have filters and then pick up all. But then the pick up all button is going to put everything in our inventory. If I press again, I don't have space for the M16. But if I press the button, nothing happens. It doesn't go in the chest. So it looks like we can drop everything from the chest on the floor, but we cannot put everything from the floor into the chest. And let's see here, when it comes to a car, do we have the same button? We can open the inventory right here. Oh yeah, check it out. We have the button in the corner of the inventory of the car right here. So we can drop everything on the floor. Alright, nice. And this right here is the new UI for, you know, base building and cooking and whatnot. And it doesn't look like there's that big of a difference in between now and before, right? So this is before right here, and this is how it is right now when it comes to base building. And then when it comes to cooking, this is how it looks now, and this is how it used to look before. Oh, actually, check it out. The items tab here looks a lot different than before. I can't quite tell the difference when it comes to base building and cooking here, but the items tab is definitely a lot different than it was before. And there we have it. These were all the major additions that this latest update brought to the video game. There were of course some other additions as well, some smaller additions and changes, like the maximum amount of players that official servers can support now is 80. From 64 it went up to 80, and then there are a lot of bug fixes and, you know, quality of life additions. But we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.